So that's going to bring us to scenario construction as we work from left to right. Excuse me, scenario construction is done, so we advance now to controlling flow. Controlling flow is more trees, but it's basically now answers the question, okay, if I'm controlling things, what ports from my master controller do they come from? We need to add our iPads into the screen. Here's our CX800. So there's 3 areas where we could drag these, and we just right-click the ports to configure them. RS-232, RS-232 for projector and amp control, and then port 3 as a trigger. CX800 is a nice, inexpensive master controller, and as more and more devices are controlled over the network, we really don't need anything much greater than that. So the trigger, no device gets added there. You'll see how that comes into play here throughout our programming. And then all the devices that are controlled over IP don't go to a master controller, right? Because the iPad just gets to speak to them directly over the network. So we just add that to the grouping there for the IP devices. And it's going to be very, very important that we just set the correct IP address for all these devices over in the properties here. So remember in our system design we referred to, the switcher was 1.22. The video conference 1.12, the audio teleconference 1.13, Apple TV 1.11, and the Lutron is 1.23. Now the empty devices, they don't need any control, they will not be controlled, so I get to just leave them over there and don't have to drag them over in the controlling flow tree. Flow test is purely optional, but it's just a matter of choosing devices. And if I'm on the network and these devices are live and I need it, and my wiring is all connected, then I could actually hit that play icon and test the commands out. So now we compile the project, which has created a file that the iPad can use here. And creates all of our graphics, everything automatically in the iPad.